Apparently, Theo Von is going through a mental health crisis. If you don't know who he is, he's like a popular comedian. He has a podcast. You've probably seen him. But yeah, just a couple days ago, he was recording a Netflix special and it didn't really go well. And I want to say something about this situation that I don't think I've heard anyone else say.
I don't know what to tell you about that, man. I'm having a long month. I'm trying not to take my own life. So I just want to get these photos.
I'd love to talk a little bit about shame, man, because that was a huge part of my life.
Well, tell me about it.
I just felt ashamed of myself.
Yeah.
I felt ashamed of I felt ashamed of how I looked. I felt ashamed of like my ears, my nose, my face, the way I stood. I felt, I felt ashamed of my family, of my home. Everything. I just felt a ton of it. I'm not whining about it right now. I'm just thinking back, but yeah, I just felt a ton of shame. You know, I think I felt ashamed of who I was at like the first molecule, almost like the first cell of my, the dirt under the roots. It felt like there was a part of me that felt like I was me, or anything that had to do with me was gross.
On the evening of September 27, 2025, Theo Von took the stage at New York's Beacon Theater to tape his upcoming Netflix special. What should have been a celebratory moment in his career quickly became a source of concern among fans and observers as reports and clips from the night spread across social media. By most online accounts, the set did not go well. Audience members described sparse laughter, awkward pacing, and stretches where the energy in the room seemed to collapse. Several attendees reportedly walked out before the show ended. The atmosphere came to a head in one widely shared clip in which Theo, looking disheveled, muttered, "I've tried not to take my own life," as people filtered toward the exits. For many who saw the video, it was a deeply unsettling moment that blurred the line between failed joke and personal confession. The context of Theo Von's career and life made this incident resonate more strongly. He has spoken openly for years about his struggles with mental health, his battles with addiction, and his efforts to remain sober. Those admissions, often framed with dark humor, have been a central part of his podcast appearances and stand-up routines.
If someone else spoke to me the way that I speak to myself, I'd have to kill that son of a bitch because, I couldn't tolerate that. I don't know why we're just so mean to ourselves, man. I don't know why I get so addicted to things,
All right, so boom. So I was just watching this video on my own, but when I heard that caller, it made me realize that so many people are suffering right now, right? And they call it mental illness, right? But me personally, like, I'm a Christian, right? And I believe that a lot of these things that people just call mental illness or whatever, it's actually deeper, right? Because to me, it doesn't make sense that you have a chemical imbalance and now you want to harm yourself or you want to harm other people, or your chemical imbalance makes you think you're ugly or worthless or all this stuff. Like, to me, I don't think that's just a chemical imbalance, right? And so back in the day, 100 years ago or so, people used to believe in demonic spirits and stuff. And nowadays, if you say stuff like that, it's crazy. But I genuinely believe that a lot of people are being tormented by demonic spirits, right? And it's crazy because Jesus Christ, right, who a lot of people, even if they don't accept him as their Lord and Savior, they would be like, Jesus is a good guy. But if you read the Bible, Jesus Christ casted out demons. Like, that's like a thing that he did a lot. And so I believe that demons are real, and I believe that people are being tormented by demons, and these demons are causing people to hate themselves and to, like, they're whispering ideas and thoughts, and people think it's them. But nah, bro, these are demons that are tormenting you, making you hate yourself, making you want to even take your own life. And even if we go back, actually, if we go to this tweet, somebody said, "I was at the Theo Von Netflix special taping last night. What no one is talking about is that he started crying at the end and mumbled something about liquor demons and fell off the stage. Very uncomfortable." Or maybe that was supposed to be funny. And so maybe even Theo Von is low-key aware of this stuff. But yeah, bro, if you're dealing with those type of things where you're feeling anxious, like just heavy anxiety, heavy depression, you think that it's your own thoughts, right? And you think you're so hard on yourself, calling yourself worthless, you're ugly, nobody will love you. I'm telling you, that might be a demonic spirit. And Jesus Christ can set you free from those demons, bro. Because I remember I was dealing with that at one point. I remember it was one time I used to work at a Dollar Tree like a couple years ago. And I remember I used to hate when there was no customers because I was dealing with these type of thoughts that I just, like, it was overwhelming. It was relentless. These thoughts that I was dealing with made me feel like the most evil, worst person ever. And I was like, if I didn't have a customer to distract me, then I had to deal with it. But it's crazy because now that I'm a Christian and I've been delivered from that stuff, it's like, bro, I walk around and it doesn't even matter what I'm going through. Like, I'm at peace. Like, I'm literally at peace. And so, bro, Jesus Christ is real, and he wants to deliver you from that stuff, bro. You know, so like, I urge y'all, give Jesus Christ a shot, bro. He's God, bro. He saved me from more than just that, you know. But I just wanted to make this video. I know I might look crazy, weird, whatever. It's literally 11 p.m. But I just saw this video and I wanted to react to it because, I don't know. This is just some. I just feel for Theo Von. I feel for that caller, and I know what that's like, bro. And there's a solution. You know, you don't have to deal with that forever. So, yeah, man. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Watch my other videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.